Hello and welcome to my quiz number 15. Fun quiz, just need paper, a pen or pencil. It will take just over 30 minutes to complete. All the answers come at the end, so good luck and enjoy the quiz. There are 6 rounds, 8 questions in each round, and the rounds consist of food and drink, sport, a connection round, music, science and nature, and as always a pictures round. So for round 1, food and drink. Question number 1. Which country produces the pine scented wine called Retsina? Which country produces the pine scented wine called Retsina? Question 2. What is a Maris Piper? What is a Maris Piper? Number 3. Which fruit has the alternative name of Chinese gooseberry? Question 3. Which fruit has the alternative name of Chinese gooseberry? Number 4. What do Americans refer to as a weenie? What do Americans refer to as a weenie? Question 5. What would you find inside a baked Alaska? What would you find inside a baked Alaska? Question 6. What is mascarpone? Question number 6. What is mascarpone? Number 7. A frittata is the Italian version of which common dish? A frittata is the Italian version of which common dish? And your final question, number 8. What is Mexico's most popular beer and is sold worldwide? So what is Mexico's most popular beer and is sold worldwide? That completes your food and drink round. So on to round 2, which is sport. Question 1 in sport. In tennis, what immediately follows deuce? In tennis, what immediately follows deuce? That's question 1. Number 2. How often are the World Athletics Championships held? Is it 1, 2 or every 4 years? How often are the World Athletics Championships held? 1, 2 or 4 years? Question 3. Hearts and Hibs are football teams in which Scottish city? Hearts and Hibs are football teams in which Scottish city? That's question number 3. Question 4. Where is the Welsh Grand National horse racing event held? Where is the Welsh Grand National horse racing event held? Question 5. Since 1964, Formula One Grand Prix racing has been held at 3 different English racetracks. Can you name them for 1 point each? Since 1964, Formula One Grand Prix racing has been held at 3 different English racetracks. Can you name them? Question 6. In lawn bowls, what is the small target ball called? In lawn bowls, what is the small target ball called? Question 7. How many hurdles are jumped in a 100-metre hurdle event? How many hurdles are jumped in a 100-metre hurdle event? And your final question in this round, question 8. Which city hosted the 2000 Summer Olympic Games? So question 8. Which city hosted the 2000 Summer Olympic Games? So that completes your sport round. So on to round 3. This is your connection round. So what connects all the answers? Remember, it must fit the connection. So once you've got the connection, make sure all your answers fit. And here we go with question number 1. What was the name of the Russian rocket that was the first to put a man into space in 1961? What was the name of the Russian rocket that was the first to put a man into space in 1961? That's question 1. Question 2. What convention establishes the standards of international law for humanitarian treatment in war? What convention establishes the standards of international law for humanitarian treatment in war? Question 2. Question 3. Who succeeded William IV to the British throne in 1837 and was succeeded by Edward VII in 1901? So who succeeded William IV to the British throne in 1837 and was succeeded by Edward VII in 1901? Number 4. Which Canadian state bordering the US is the most populous state in the country and houses both the country's capital city of Ottawa and the most populous city of Toronto? So question 4. Which Canadian state bordering the US is the most populous state in the country and houses both the country's capital city of Ottawa and the most populous city of Toronto? Question 5. What title is held by a woman who is the head of a convent? Question 5. What title is held by a woman who is the head of a convent? Number 6. Which Perry had top 5 hits in the 70s with It's Impossible and I Love You So? Hopefully you've got the connection by now. So question 6, which Perry had top 5 hits in the 70s with It's Impossible and I Love You So? And question number 7, what is the name of the National Police Service in the Republic of Ireland? So what is the name of the National Police Service in the Republic of Ireland? And question 8 then, what connects the answers for questions 1 to 7? So hopefully you have the connection. So that completes that round. On to round 4 then. And round 4 is music. So 8 questions on music. Here we go. Question 1. The chef from South Park had a #1 hit about what confectionery item in 1999? The chef from South Park had a #1 hit about what confectionery item in 1999? Question 2. Who had a #1 hit with Mambo No. 5 in 1999? So who had a #1 hit with Mambo No. 5 in 1999? Number 3. The name of which fashion magazine gave Madonna a #1 hit in 1990? So question 3. The name of which fashion magazine gave Madonna a #1 hit in 1990? Question 4. Saturday Night was a #1 hit for whom in 1994? So Saturday Night was a #1 hit for whom in 1994? That's question 4. Question 5. The Christmas #1 in 1994 was a song by East 17. What was the song title? The Christmas #1 in 1994 was a song by East 17. But what was the song title? And number 6. In 1991, which duo had a #1 with Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me? And it's 1 point for each correct answer. In 1991, which duo had a #1 with Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me? Question number 7. Who had #1 hits in the 90s with Black or White and Blood on the Dance Floor? who had #1 hits in the 90s with Black or White and Blood on the Dance Floor? And your final question for this round, number 8. Nielsen had a #1 hit in 1972 with the song Without You. Which artist reached #1 with the same song in 1994? Nielsen had a #1 hit in 1972 with the song Without You. Which artist reached #1 with the same song in 1994? So that's completes your music round. On to round 5, and this is all about science and nature. So question number 1, science and nature. What kind of farm animal is a Norfolk bronze? What kind of farm animal is a Norfolk bronze? Question 1. Question 2. What is the liquid portion of blood known as? What is the liquid portion of blood known as? On to question 3. How is an ocular contusion more commonly known? To question 3. How is an ocular contusion more commonly known? Number 4. The nest of what mammal is called a lodge? The nest of what mammal is called a lodge? Question number 5. Which metal is alloyed with tin to make pewter? Question 5. Which metal is alloyed with tin to make pewter? Question 6. What animal does cashmere wool come from? What animal does cashmere wool come from? And number 7. What is iron oxide more commonly referred to? What is iron oxide more commonly referred to as? And your final question for this round. What name is given to a male bee? So question 8, what name is given to a male bee? So moving on to the final round, and as usual it's pictures round, 8 random pictures. Let's see how you do here. So question 1. Can you name the country from this picture? Can you name the country from this picture? Question 2. What is the name of this famous Italian landmark? What is the name of this famous Italian landmark? Number 3. What is this building in New York called? What is this building in New York called? That's question 3. Number 4. What is this landmark in USA's capital city called? What is this landmark in USA's capital city called? Question 4. On to number 5. What city is this? What city is this? And number 6. Can you name this building? So question 6. Can you name this building? And number 7. In which Italian city would you find this cathedral? In which Italian city would you find this cathedral? And on to our final question then for the quiz. Question number 8. What is this iconic London building known as? So what is this iconic London building known as? So that completes all your questions. So let's see how you got on. Let's go through the answers for you. So here we go for round 1, your answers for food and drink. Question 1. What country produces the pine-scented wine called Retsina? That is Greece. Number 2. What is a Maris piper? Well, it's a potato. Question 3. Which fruit has the alternative name of Chinese gooseberry? That's the kiwi fruit. And number 4. What do Americans refer to as a weenie? It's a hot dog. Number 5. What would you find inside a baked Alaska? You would find ice cream inside. And question 6. What is mascarpone? It is an Italian cream cheese. Number 7. A frittata is the Italian version of which common dish? It is the omelette. Italian omelette. And your last one for food and drink. What is Mexico's most popular beer and is sold worldwide? That's Corona. On to round 2, which is sport. Here's your answers for question 1. In tennis, what immediately follows deuce? Advantage immediately follows deuce. Number 2. How often are the World Athletics Championships held? 1, 2 or 4 years. They're held every 2 years. Question 3. Hearts and Hibs are football teams in which Scottish city? They are in Edinburgh. And number 4. Where is the Welsh Grand National Horse Racing event held? It's held in Chepstow. Question 5, 1 point for each. Since 1964, Formula 1 Grand Prix racing has been held at 3 different English racetracks. Can you name them? They are Donington Park, Brands Hatch and Silverstone. So well done if you've got all 3. Question 6. In lawn bowls, what is the small target ball called? It's called a jack. And number 7. How many hurdles are jumped in a 100-metre hurdle event? 10 hurdles are jumped. And final sport question, number 8. Which city hosted the 2000 Summer Olympic Games? It was held in Sydney. Now on to round 3 then, which is our connection round. Let's see how you got on with these. So question 1. What was the name of the Russian rocket that was the first to put a man into space in 1961? It was the Vostok 1. Question 2. What convention establishes the standards of international law for humanitarian treatment in war? It is the Geneva Convention. And number 3. Who succeeded William IV to the British throne in 1837 and was succeeded by Edward VII in 1901? And it was Queen Victoria. Question 4. Which Canadian state bordering the US is the most populous state in the country and houses both the country's capital city of Ottawa and the most populous city of Toronto? It's the state of Ontario. Number 5. What title is held by a woman who is the head of a convent? That is a Mother Superior. Question 6. Which Perry had top 5 hits in the 70s with It's Impossible and I Love You So? That was Perry Como. And number 7. What is the name of the National Police Service in the Republic of Ireland? And they are Garda. So question 8 then, what connects all the answers for questions 1 to 7? They are all lakes, all large, well-known lakes. So hope you got the connection there. So on to round 4. This is our music round. So question 1. The chef from South Park had a #1 hit about what confectionery item in 1999? It was Chocolate Salty Balls was the title. Question 2. Who had a #1 hit with Mambo No. 5 in 1999? That was Lou Bega. Question 3. The name of which fashion magazine gave Madonna a #1 hit in 1990? That was Vogue. Number 4. Saturday Night was a #1 hit for whom in 1994? It was a hit for Wakefield. Question 5. The Christmas #1 in 1994 was a song by East 17. What was the song title? And it was Stay Another Day. And question 6. In 1991, which duo had a #1 with Don't Let the Sun Go Down on Me? So 1 point each for George Michael and Elton John. Question 7. Who had #1 hits in the 90s with Black or White and Blood on the Dance Floor? They were hits for Michael Jackson. And the last music question, number 8. Nielsen had a #1 hit in 1972 with the song Without You, but which artist reached #1 with the same song in 1994? That was Mariah Carey. So that completes music. On to science and nature. Here's your answers. Number 1. What kind of farm animal is a Norfolk bronze? It is a turkey. Number 2. What is the liquid portion of blood known as? It's called plasma. And number 3, how is an ocular contusion more commonly known as a black eye? And question 4, the nest of what mammal is called a lodge? It's a beaver. The beaver lives in a lodge. Question 5, which metal is alloyed with tin to make pewter? Or lead is alloyed with it. And question 6, what animal does cashmere wool come from? It comes from a goat. And number 7, what is iron oxide more commonly referred to as? It's more commonly referred to as rust. And your final question. Question 8, what name is given to a male bee? Well, the male bee is a drone. So that completes your science and nature. So on to the final round, your picture round. And here are your answers. So question 1, can you name the country from this picture? It is the United Arab Emirates, the UAE. Question 2, what is the name of this famous Italian landmark? It is the Trevi Fountain in Rome. Question 3, what is this building in New York called? It's called the Chrysler Building. Very distinctive. Number 4, what is this landmark in the USA's capital city called? It is the Washington Monument. And number 5, what city is this? It is the city of Cardiff. And number 6, can you name this building? That is the Westminster Abbey in central London. Number 7, in which Italian city would you find this cathedral? You'd find it in Florence. And your final question then, number 8, what is this iconic London building known as? It's known as the Gherkin. So there you are, all your answers. I hope you got on quite well. It just remains me to say once again, thank you for taking part in this quiz. And please try some of my other quizzes. They're all of a similar format up on YouTube. If you enjoyed it, please share it and let others know about it. And if you have any feedback at all, let me know, or constructive criticism, either one. So say thank you very much once again, take care, and I hope to see you again on one of my quizzes soon. So goodbye for now.